Oh hey, what's up YouTube? Procrastination is really bad. I feel that I am procrastinating a lot today and I got to take action to a lot of times I feel that I should not overjudge myself, thinking that I should not be so hard on myself. In my mind, a lot of times I say bad things about myself, saying, yo, you shouldn't be doing this, like get on to your work already, like why are you still here doing this? Blah 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 blah. And right now I'm thinking to myself that will I say that to another person who is suffering, hurting? Will I say like discouraging words for the person in order to comfort him? No, right? We will say more comforting words to make the person feel happier, and I feel that like what I'm doing for myself right over here is really bad. It's like shitting on myself when I'm feeling low. I think that at this point of time it is important for myself to know that it is okay to be in a very down position. Yeah, sure, we are not the best in doing our craft, we are not earning high income, we are not wealthy, we don't have like the good goods to show others, to portray to others. Fine, but we are trying our best, and I think that is really cool if there are individuals who are trying their best and living like a good human being kind to others, being nice to others, helping one another. I think that is like a really cool move for every individual, like an individual to actually show. A bad habit of mine is that I will usually form a certain thought, and that this certain thought, it doesn't have any sort of like a follow-up, like don't have like a follow-up ideation, follow-up script, follow-up words, description to follow up that thing. It's just trying to, it's basically when I form out a thought, right, and if I want to follow up with like that certain thought, I will make up stuff to make it like to perceive it as something that is like really good, getting better and better, but in fact it's not. It is not actually. It is just a thought, just that thought, and the end. That's the end. All the other things that I try to build up, stories, build up description for this thought, it's all made up. It's all full of bullshit basically. And I talk a lot of bullshit, to be honest. And in fact, on YouTube videos, there's a lot of times I have the tendency of like forming up a thought, and then I try to bullshit my way through to make the certain thought to seem like, wow, this is like a well thought, but in fact it is not, and viewers can actually like feel it. Humans are smart, and I think that is a sort of like a habit that I got to rub it off, remove. Coming to this point of like doing my journey to figure out like what are the things that I actually do, I feel that there's a lot of self-doubt, confusion. There's a lot of like looking at other people like, oh, what the hell are other people actually doing? There's a lot of like looking on the money aspect, like if I did a university thing, will I be earning much more money? Now also I have come to a point whereby when I'm trying to talk on the YouTube video, I will be a lot more careful or be more scared, like a lot more feared to put up my thoughts into it, like put up my ideas and thoughts into the camera, because I really want to be very careful of like, why am I actually speaking? Is that something that is like a bullshit that I'm trying to come up with, or is it really a real thought? And for now it's all really genuine. I feel that overall, like whatever I'm speaking right now is really genuine and real. So I hope you guys can feel that. And yeah, I don't really want to gain people's sympathy or what, so not. So I don't really like the last statement that I actually make. So I don't really want to beg for sympathy, because that's not a really cool thing, right? Or am I just being too hard on myself? 5 years later down the road, I can look back on this video and I can check it out actually. I think that people who do like a slow pace and be very firm, very concrete, very simplified statements that is being put up, being performed, It's really cool and easily understood. I was like watching another YouTube video today, and I felt that although what the guy is saying is in a very short and simple manner, but I felt so understood to what he actually is saying. And in some way I'm trying to like mimic that style of like talking right on this YouTube video, and I hope it is making a lot of sense. As much as I need to mimic someone's way of speaking, I need to still be myself. Basically, that part of him is just an element to part of me, and I still need to be myself in terms of my speech, right? And I think in some ways I'm doing quite a good job onto that. I don't actually know, you tell me. So far I feel that the mic positioning, me trying to do it, it's like pretty cool, pretty off topic, but it's okay. I learned that I may be good at the macro patience thing. There's this thing that I hear a lot from Gary Vee, which is the macro patience and micro speed. Macro patience referring to being really patient about like the success in the results in the long run, and micro speed meaning like the everyday tasking, everyday operation kind of stuff. I feel that I'm doing a very poor job in the micro part, or actually at the same time I also feel that I'm quite good at it. Okay, so I think that like in terms of like the micro speed part, I'm in the operation day to day stuff, I am doing quite well, but just one thing, I'm overly judging myself way too much, which results me into feeling a lot more sad and will not be able to work more optimally. Whereas like the macro patience part, I think that I have like quite a good goal in mind, where I actually reflect consistently on the whiteboard, writing down like, oh, what is the thing that I really want to achieve, what am I feeling, what do I want to do, and I'm reflecting that consistently. Recently only, okay, so it's recently that I started doing the whiteboard thing. So I've not been doing that for all this while, or yeah. So overall I feel that I'm pretty good in the macro patience and the micro speed part, just that I got to be self-aware that I shouldn't be over judging myself way too much actually. So we have come to this point of this video again, and I feel that I like to end off like by saying that everyone should not overjudge ourselves way too much. In like, what do I mean by overjudging? Meaning that like if we do certain things like wrongly, not intentionally doing something wrongly, like shouldn't like judge ourselves, say, hey, why you didn't do that properly? Like we shouldn't do that. Like we don't have like the intention of like doing bad stuff. We have the initial intention of like doing good stuff, but just along the way during the process we messed up. It's natural, it's part of the process of like doing things in the short-term goal, you know. Like anything down the road in the short term, like the weather could mess up, the road can be like blocked off, and you know, things just don't go your way all the time. So I think that is like something that for myself to actually take a lot note of, and for you guys to take note of. So with that, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Peace out guys. Ciao. Stay well.